29. So getting a late start today. We had some weather come through last night, a line of heavy storms and everything else, a bunch of tornado warnings, watches and everything else. So I was up for a couple hours last night in the 1 or 2 o'clock time frame. I mean, no big deal, just up, keeping an eye on things. So anyway, slept in, got a little rest. Today we want to, the big deal would be to get cabinets installed. But I think before I do that, I'd like to get the ladder out of the house, the big tall one. So to do that, I still need to finish, you probably can't even see it, the ridge trim. There's a little piece over by the, maybe it'll see it over here by the chimney. I want to get that piece on, and then make sure that all the trim nails are in and it's solid, so we'll do that. Get that done. I also need to get a light in the bedroom, so that means that that's the last circuit that I haven't connected yet, because I need to put the ceiling fan up in there. So put the ceiling fan up in there, connect the lights and do all that stuff. Got to be able to jump up on that big bed. I may have to look for a step stool. I didn't realize that was going to be that big. Anyway, and then we will clean some more stuff up out of here and get ready to install cabinets. I think we'll be good about that. I also have some trim in the bedroom I need to do. So trim first, and then clean, and we'll see if we get to cabinets. Here we go. Okay, I have no idea what I said I was going to do today. I'll just go through with what I did do. That's funny. So I had to find a corner thing, something that I'd like to work with there in the shower. So I found that. Nice. I need to put baseboard in here and baseboard in here. And then that'll be done. I just need to work on the doorways and trims and that stuff. Trim stuff and windows and everything else I'm going to get done later. I put up the crown molding in the bedroom. Put it up on this side too, just to match. Finished up the piece of the ridge molding. I'm going to put in some more screws up there just to suck that up to the ceiling, but I need some longer screws, so I'll pick those up tomorrow. I installed that mini split up there. Technically, I tried to kill myself installing that. I swear to God, trying to stick that hose through there and not kink it and hold that and carry it and everything else. It's not super heavy, it's just very bulky and awkward to hold on to. Plus, you're trying not to kink hoses. So anyway, put that up. So, just because I would ask, why isn't it centered on the window? So on this side over here, there's a hole in the wall and that is level, even though it doesn't look level on the picture, does it? But it is. Anyway, on this side, there's the hole in the wall, a 3.5-inch hole that the pipes and everything else go out, that's foamed over and everything else. That, if I were to move it over, the king studs for the windows go all the way to the top up there. So I'd be cutting through the king studs for the window. And I wanted to move it over here as far as I could, so as to get away from where the stovepipe is going to come down. The stovepipe will come down here, and I don't want this getting hot. So I think that's just fine. It's kind of lined up with this side, so it'll all be fine. I don't care. It's going to be heat and cold. So I put it through, did that. I just wound the lines up tonight. Tomorrow I'll make the connections, do the electrical stuff and the plumbing stuff and that stuff, but I'm not going to mess with it tonight. What else did I do? Oh yeah, back to the bedroom. Ceiling fan, light, and ceiling fan. So yeah, we're good. It's a dimmer, so we're all good there. Anyway, so that's what I did today. That's the end of day one. I think we did pretty good. Tomorrow we'll finish up the mini split, and I really want to get started on cabinets because it'd be really nice to get the cabinets in here, even though someone else would have to find a place to lay. Brand new dog bed, and you won't go lay in it. Okay, fair enough. Thank God it was on sale. That's it. Okay, day 2, Tuesday. The goal today is to get layout on the walls for cabinets. Who knows, maybe get some cabinets up on the wall. We're also going to finish installing the mini split. I've got to go run over to the neighbors around 11 or so. He's got an errand to run, and he's got a guy coming by to work on something in the house, so someone needs to be there. So time to pay back for all the hard work you did for me. So I'm going to go back over there and sit in the house and wait for a repair guy. But we'll see what we can get done before 11. It's much, much better waking up in a nice warm house with a wonderfully comfortable bed. Anyway, here we go. Okay, that's the end of day 2, Tuesday. I got all of the upper cabinets in. I did have to make some modifications on this end one right here. Not on the cabinet, but hanging it. So, I show you here. Hold on a second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, little step backwards here. Getting the cabinets up. Started in the corner just like normal. This is the corner cabinet. But then when I realized that I had to add another cabinet here, I only had a stud along the edge. And you can't screw really close to the edge. You need to screw out into the field. So I had to cut a couple of pieces out. And then add in some 1x material, so I actually have something to screw to. So we'll put the cabinet back and do that. But, you know, it doesn't make a difference because trim covers this up, and the cabinet covers up the rest of it. So here we go. Okay, so I did that, and then I had to do it this one too. Now, this gets covered up with trim, so it's no big deal. Every once in a while, you got to make a mistake so you can figure out what in the world you're going to do about it. So that gets covered up with trim, no big deal. Well, when I cut this side, I was reading the wrong set of plans, thinking there was another cabinet went on this side. There's not. So cut that a little far. Yep, so that's right. That cabinet has to come down, and we need to do a little drywall right there. I love that. This is me actually looking for the studs. When it's behind the cabinet, you don't care. So all that along there has little holes in it and everything else. But again, there's not another cabinet going on here. The refrigerators go in here. So anyway, oh well. We'll do a little drywall there, cover that up, and move on to something else. That was it for the day. I didn't get the mini split hooked up. It's still over there. I had to go down and wait on a repair guy who never showed up for my neighbor. Then that was about it. So we will get this. I also ran out of cabinet screws. They've got larger heads on them, so I'll have to pick up some more, at least, you know, so I can put these in there. And then I need to secure the cabinets to the bottom, so we'll pick those cabinets up. All the doors there labeled, so we make sure we put them on the right spot, left and right and everything else. The doors shouldn't matter, but the difference is that the hinges, when they put them on, the doors closed perfectly. Well, that means those hinges worked on that and were drilled out for that side perfectly. So you put them back that way too. Anyway, that's it. Calling it a night. We will start again tomorrow. Okay, that's it for the end of day 3, Wednesday. I got up this morning and tomorrow it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to start raining tonight. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So I had to get things done away from the house. I had to run to Lowe's, pick up the OSB for the new bed frame. The bed parts will be here tomorrow so we can lower the bed so it doesn't take an acrobatic act to get into bed. But I had to get those so I could get it home, cut it, paint it, and get it to dry. So I did that. Fix this. This is the part that when you put the cabinet back up, this is the part that you see. Up there you don't see because there's another cabinet that goes up there. It goes above the fridge, which sits right there. Started putting in the lower cabinets, the Lazy Susan there. There's a filler piece there that goes between those two. I'll put that in tomorrow. started hanging the bracket for the microwave, and then the scared me for a minute. This is far out here, but it's far out because I pulled this out here to put that filler piece on. That gets slid back this way because the stove, the range sits right there, because that's the propane for the road range. What else did we do today? Oh, hey, did I mention that this weekend I did laundry without quarters? Yep. It's the small things in life. Let's see, what else did we do? We got the mini split installed. What did I do with the remote? Oh, there it is. So this is pretty cool. So the mini split's up there. Turn it on. Sitka hates the beeping sound. Where's she going? She'll go in there and hide somewhere, or come over here and stand under my feet. What it does is you got the remote. You can tell it what you want to do. Like, we'll turn it on cool. Turn the temperature down, and it's on. Let me just let you listen to that. Yeah, that's high, and it's blowing. Also, it does you can see the louvers on the bottom. It'll swing. The louvers flow down and then up. So basically, it's kind of sending the air out into the room, down and then up and down and up, where you can lock it where it always goes up. Doesn't make a difference. So it's pretty cool. Also, there's an app for the phone that is really awesome, that lets you control the thing no matter where you're at. So you can be anywhere, because it's on the internet, so you can set the temperature, like if you're away from the house and you come back and you want to turn it on, make it really cold because it's hot outside, or whatever you want to do, you can do that. You can also set schedules, just like a normal thermostat and everything else. The remote is the actual thermostat, so wherever the remote is, that's where the temperature is. You stick it in the house somewhere, and it goes from there. So it's pretty cool. And then this thing is super quiet. I'll take you outside and let you listen to the outside here in a minute, and then we'll go from there. Tomorrow it's going to rain, so we will finish cabinets. And then if we get the cabinets done, then we will, we got to put the countertops on. If we get the countertops done, then the next thing is that big box, which is the range. We need to do the conversion kit that's in it and convert it to propane. So hang the microwave. So anyway, that'll keep us busy tomorrow during the rain. So let me go outside and I'll show you the outside unit of this thing. So here's the unit running outside. I'll get close and just be quiet for a second. This thing is so quiet. That's perfect. You'll never even hear it on the deck or anything else. And it's full heating. So got all the connections made. Tomorrow it's going to rain, so day after tomorrow or something, I'll come back out here and do some more insulating out here. Get this all in here where all the copper lines are all insulated. It'll be good. Got the power in there. And I'll swing around here where you can see it. Got the thing hidden. The line's there. And then it's zip tied against the wall there and just wrapped up behind there. So works just fine. Okay, day 4, Thursday. Today is all about cabinets. Got to get those done, get those connected. Filler block, screw that in, make sure that's good. Basically all the cabinets have to be connected. So just like I did with the upper cabinets, they all get screws to connect these two after you clamp those down. And then, so it's really all one piece. It's a little harder to hang cabinets by yourself, but I put that 2x4 across the bottom of that, hung those up pretty easily. I've got the one on this wall that I need to sand down from that cutting a little too far, so we'll do that. And we should be good. The cabinets go in, then it's a matter of taking a look at the butcher block. And I did get one butcher block that's too wide because I was focused on the length of it, and we'll see. I mean, even if I got the right length, I'd still have to cut it. So this just means that I have to cut it twice. Maybe no big deal. We'll see. And the cut goes against the wall anyway, and then it gets a quarter round over to hide that seam to begin with, so it doesn't really make a difference. We'll see how it goes. Cabinets, we're going to do that. Finish hanging the microwave. Then we'll actually be able to microwave here. I purposely did not carry the microwave down from the apartment because I didn't want to move it twice. So I've been for the last, I don't know, week, when I want to microwave something, walking up there, microwaving it, bringing it back here and eat. So this will be nice to actually have a working microwave here. And then we'll be good. If I get the cabinets done, the microwave hung, then the next thing is to convert the range to propane. It has a little conversion kit inside that you have to change the valves and this, that, and the other. So we'll do that. I want to put the screws in the trim so that sucks down tight to the wall. And then, yeah, that should be it. It's kind of a rainy, drizzly day. It turned off cold. It's toasty in the house. I haven't turned the heat on at all. And it's 66 degrees in the house. And to work in the house, that's just a good temperature. If I was going to sit in here and watch TV, we'd turn the heat up, but to work in the house and move around, 66 is a great temperature. So, especially since I haven't done anything at all, and I think it's like 40 degrees outside, something like that. So, anyway, still thrilled with the spray foam. Anyway, here we go. Okay, end of day 4, Thursday. I got the new bed supports in, the cubes. So 1, 2, 3. So I'll let the, like I said, plywood on the back there, painted on the inside, all glued together. We'll let the glue set up overnight, and then I can change the bed out and drop it 15 inches. So I won't have to take a running leap to get in bed. Okay, so today was all about the kitchen. So microwave installed, cabinets up. I got the cabinets up there, moved the fridge over there. Everything is in here, except for I didn't put the doors on there because I need to cut the opening for the sink, put it in. I want to make sure I have plenty of room in there. Cabinets are really nice. So shelves, I'll figure those shelf height out whenever I do this. Trim will go around the window there, so that I left open because I have under cabinet lighting somewhere in the shipping container that I'll put under there, and that's where the switch goes for that. So we do that. I did not get to the range, but I'll, because the bed stuff came in, I want to get that done. So I'll get to that tomorrow. No big deal. It's not like I have anything to cook or bake anyway, cooking with the microwave. So, and then I need to go around and do some adjusting of doors. You can kind of see this one. You know, that one's a little high, that one. So it's got the adjustable European hinges, so I just need to make some adjustments there. This door, need to make the adjustment so it's out a little bit more, so that closes that gap there. And we're good. I do think I'm gonna find some sort of light fixture to go over the sink. Maybe, we'll see. We'll see what the cabinet lighting looks like, and then we'll go from there. But the fridge is done, which also means I moved it where it goes, which also means that the ice maker's hooked up. So we're officially in business there. And that's it. That is it. So that's it for day 4. We will figure out, then tomorrow we'll take that. The other thing is that butcher block. So I need a piece which is almost about 3 feet from there to here, which means this has to be a finished edge and this needs to be a finished edge. I need to put a cut edge against there and a cut edge against there. But I'm a little concerned about the cut on this. So I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, I'm gonna do a little planning tomorrow and then we'll go from there. If we cut it, great. I guess I could put the cut edge out here because you're really not going to see it. The joint's what I'm concerned about there. I could put the cut edge out here because it'll be against the stove. And as long as this edge is good and that edge is good, the back edge back there gets a quarter round that goes across that. I mean, this is not secured yet. It's still got a quarter round that goes on the edge out there to keep from dropping stuff down behind it and cover up the seam. Yeah, anyway, we'll figure it out. That's it. Okay, day 5. Just like every morning, I've got a long list of stuff that I think I'm going to get done. And, we'll see how far I get through the list. I cleared out a whole bunch of the boxes and everything else in here, so I've got some more room so I can attack the kitchen. The range is right here, so I want to fix it. I need to put in the adapter kit, change it to propane from natural gas, and then I can have all the appliances put in. But the first thing we're going to do is the bed. So I put the other platform together yesterday. Got it all glued up, let the glue set overnight. Chest height, way too tall. You have to start from back here and do a couple of tumbling routines and then leap into the bed. So we're not doing that. It's not that bad, but it feels like it sometimes. So we're going to get rid of that first. And then we will tackle the range and then put the screws in the trim so I can do that. So here we go. Okay, that's the end of the week. This is Saturday. I really didn't do any work in here today. I had to run a bunch of errands this morning and go to Menards, that's a Lowe's. When I bought my trusses, they give you an 11% discount, so I had like a credit there, and I needed storm doors, and my neighbor told me the storm doors were on sale, so I went there and bought those, but since it's raining today, I'll go pick those up next week when it's sunny. Anyway, so this week, here's what we did. The kitchen is in, generally speaking. I think I might have done this yesterday or something, told you about this, but we'll see. Anyway, I need to cut the hole for the sink. I don't like the sink that I bought, and I bought it long ago at IKEA. I just don't like it anymore, so it's not deep enough, and it doesn't have holes already cut in it. So, here's the sink. It's a nice stainless steel sink, but there's no holes for it, so I would have to either put it in the countertop, or it's not gonna work. I don't like that. Damn Europeans. Anyway, and it's all in metric anyway. So I'll go get a new sink. Maybe I'll use that one for the outdoor kitchen because I won't make a big difference there. I cut the larger butcher block to fit there. The seams are not done yet, and the butcher block is not attached to the counter yet. I need to do the seams first, and I forgot, it was on my list, but I forgot to actually get it. There are clamps that on the underside of this, you drill a hole here, you drill a hole here, halfway through, so basically you have a cutout, and then there's another hole that you cut through here, and there are 2 clamps that hook on here, and there's a threaded rod in the middle. So as you tighten the threaded rod, it pulls these 2 together, so you seal this up. So I'll do that. I need to put 3 of those in there, make sure that's a nice tight seal. I also need to get the quarter round. I forgot to do that, so I got to pay attention to my list when I do these things. I'm going to be taking plastic off of these appliances for the next year. So I hooked up the stove. I did remember, because that's one of the things I was going to do. So I did go get the gas line. It's actually on now doing its it needs to run for an hour to burn off all of the paint or whatever the stuff is in it. We'll do that. I didn't put these doors on because I need to do the plumbing when I do the sink. So everything is in. Everything is good there. The mini split is doing a wonderful job. I had to actually turn that off last night. It got way too warm in the house. And we'll go from there. So that's the end of this week. The bed, much better now. normal sized bed, 2 storage things on the bottom. So I end up with storage on that side too. Then I'll get some storage cubbies for the other side. And then the double ones didn't go to waste. I'll just put those in here. What I'll probably do is one side of this is going to be for clothes. So I'll put the hanging closet, I may put a hanging thing between the 2 of these and just mount it on this because I don't have that many hanging things to begin with. And maybe that's exactly what I'll do as we go through this. So anyway, that's it for the week. Oh yeah, so the cow, probably want to see the cow. I gotta turn the light on and go out. I'm gonna go, it's not out there. It's over here in the pen. Yep. There's where she is. Or he is. It's a steer. It was a he. So anyway, can't live in steak country and not eat, and or you can't live in ranching country and eat steak out of the grocery store. Not good. That's it.
Eat steak, eat a big old steer, eat steak,